Well, yeah, of course, always playing one of the biggest tournaments in the world. It's important, and that means we have a good federation, which is working well on all during all these past years to have a competitive team. And yeah, well, I didn't know this information actually, but yeah, sounds great to participate in all the editions of the World Cup, and hopefully in the upcoming years we still are on the competition. It's always hard to compete in the World Cup. There are great teams now. As you can see, Spain now is 8 or 9 in the world ranking, which means there are 7 or 8 better teams than us. But yeah, our objective, of course, is to be in quarterfinals. And once we are there, I think it's just one game to be in semifinals. And if you get to semifinals, then you get the chance to play for the medal. So that's our main objective, of course. We know we changed the coach last year, but I think we are getting into the next level. We are competing very well against other teams, which before or maybe a few months ago we didn't compete as well as we are doing it now. So yeah, we're happy and we're extremely motivated to face them. And why not? I think we can beat everyone. Well, it's tough. Our first game of the World Cup is against India in Rourkela. It will be the first game in the new stadium. It is good that we played against India 2 weeks ago in the Pro League in Bhubaneswar, which means we were able to see how it's going to be the stadium with public. You couldn't hear anything. Even the whistles of the referee were confusing because there was so many noise in the stadium, and yeah, it will be a great match to play there in the opening game of the World Cup. Yeah, it will be a great experience. Then we have Wales, which we know them well from Europe. We know it's a tough team. They are strong, and yeah, for sure they might be thinking it's their game to beat us. So yeah, we just have to be very strong that day. And then to finish the pool games, we have England, which I think we played lots and lot of times in the last tournaments. We played against them in all the Europeans. So yeah, we're two teams that we know each other very well. And yeah, it will be probably more or less as strong and as tough physically as Wales, but probably a bit better technically. So yeah, it will be a tough game. We have a very tough group, but with 4 good teams. And yeah, it will be. I think it's one of the hardest groups of the World Cup, and yeah, it will be nice to see what happens. Actually, I was talking with my teammates. Last year, we also played the Pro League in Bhubaneswar, and we lost the first game 5-4, I think, and then the day after we beat them. So we're saying, wow, out of 4 games, we almost beat them 3 times. So it's some cool stuff that, as I said before, a few years ago, maybe you were not thinking on this, but it is happening now. So we trust a lot in ourselves, and I think we have a great chance to do something nice in the World Cup. I think if you want to play a special game of hockey and against a special team, maybe you say, I want to play against India in India. It's like everything in one. So yeah, it was funny because when you lose a ball when India win a ball position under 25, they scream as they score a goal. I remember some hits, they hit to the circle from outside the circle, of course, and the ball went in the goal. They were screaming like if it was a goal also. So yeah, it's kind of it's a great experience, and I think it's really, really cool to live that experience once in a life at least. Of course, I think be close to us because we are training really hard and we have a good feeling for the upcoming World Cup.